Virgo, welcome to my channel, Rainbow Wizard. I will be doing your reading for January. I hope you're doing amazing, Virgo. I hope you've had a wonderful Christmas and I hope that you have a break in between and you have a even better New Year's celebration for those of you that are celebrating. I myself have had a time to relax a little, which is very nice. Now I'm trying to spend some days, catching up on readings as well. Looking forward to do yours, Virgo. If it resonates, please like, subscribe. You can share the video. I have the comments off this period. I usually find it, it's a peaceful period. While I normally have quite a thick skin when it comes to comments, everyday life, right? Then it's busy, you know, especially living in London. It's like you throw yourself into the world of hyenas and, whatever attacks you during during the space of a week, it's the same, right? But during the Christmas period, I've always find that it's such a peaceful, sacred period, right? So I know in this kind of business, if you open for comments, there's always going to be a percentage of comments that aren't so nice, and normally, as I don't care so much, I just don't need it during the Christmas. I want a peaceful, harmonious only period, so hence I do close comments off for the time being at least, but they'll be back on. All right, Virgo, let's dive into your reading and see what is in store for you at this time. The Nine of Swords. I'm picking up that a person is, something hasn't gone as they, anticipated. A person is relying on destiny to take place once again for you and them to meet again, start over, return to how things were. But it has not happened in the time frame that they anticipated or you anticipated. So this person, maybe you're dealing with a Scorpio, they feel that, they're this time around, or if it's, I don't know if it's an ending or what's been going on here, but something has occurred where this person see now that, if I was to move forward with Virgo, a transformation has to happen. I have to go through a transformation, or this is a new chapter. So if you have known this person for a while, right? Let's say if there's been a situationship and it never really got off the ground, but you remained in touch, kind of, it's kind of been a bumpy road also with this Nine of Swords. Perhaps it seemed that you had access to each other during this time, but it didn't really get off the ground and picking up. But then something happened where things were completely like a flat line, the death, right? It's nothing, not heard from the person, not been in touch, not seen the person, right? It's like vanished, right? And even though maybe vanishing seems like the worst, because then vanishing, you don't know where, who, when, what, that type of, it's like, okay, this is pitch black now. It's almost better, because what's happening with this ending, with this complete finalization of a cycle, is that a person has the opportunity to change. This connection also have an opportunity to evolve should you revisit this connection in the future. There is a storm around your person's environment. It's an environment where two people or several people, there could be three, there could be a group, there could be an environment around, and where it's like having to step on eggshells, having to be really cautious, right? Today I got the upper hand, but tomorrow the other person might get the upper hand. It's an uncomfortable environment. It's uncomfortable. It's hostile there. It's not where people are kind to each other. So it's possible that your person, if they have another relationship, or they live in a community, I'm picking up as well. But for most, I'm seeing that this person could have remained in a long-term relationship. Maybe they met you. Well, they've been in a relationship. They said they were going to leave the relationship, or something that they didn't reveal. So you found out that this person is wearing a mask. They didn't do what they said they were going to do, so you kept your guards up. Now you passed a judgment on the situation, right? If this was to repeat, and for the final outcome, if this person is coming back into your life, this could continue. There is something about a karmic connection here. It could continue for a long time. I don't know why that is. I think what I'm picking up, Virgo, is that the reason why this connection could, like, you could be in touch without it going anywhere for a very, very long time. It's because your person have not gone through an ending. So let's say if they're in a relationship, if they aren't happy there, but they are still there, but they're in touch with you, then it is the Nine of Wands, a bumpy road, because they're in touch with you, but they're not really changing, they're not really happy, so therefore it's affecting you. So I see that you have passed a judgment, you kept your guards up here, and you are taking a new direction. So definitely your person, it looks like they're coming out of or they're healing, they need to heal. It could also be that within their relationship, someone tried to, renew this relationship, renew the contract. So let's see, Virgo, I'm going to clarify. In a situation like this as well, in their environment, it is that, well, they came to a conclusion where they know the situation. They know if they stay there, it's going to be just a stormy weather. So then they have to just stay on their toes, but they have remained there, but the cups have been spilled over. I'm going to clarify why that is and what that is happening around them. So yeah, as I suspected, the Ten of Cups. So it's a long-term relationship, or the goal was to keep this happy world, happiness, fulfillment, family, satisfaction, harmony, is to keep that family portrait going. It is to say, oh well, Christmas 2023, we gotta have a nice family photo. So they could have got together, or just said, oh, hey, the families are getting together to make everything look good. I mean, with the Five of Swords as well, very often that goes on in someone's mind that doesn't even, the person they're with might not even know the extent of the turbulence that is going on. It's hostility as well. It's, this could be, another example, I'm sure there are families, especially Mercury retrograde. I wonder how that's gone for many, especially because big families coming together. I think this Mercury retrograde coming towards the end, it's like, even I noticed, because not when I was indoors, right? I don't have any, no disputes, luckily, within my circle, but I went outside on Tuesday. It was Tuesday, right? And I just thought the whole city was going to be quiet. Oh no, of course, in my airhead world, I was wrong, and it's sales on. I just didn't know that. Anyway, oh my gosh, I was just like, everyone was just so like busy. I felt like I just fell out of, you know, like my place in the middle of an everyday life in London, right? I didn't expect it. I didn't expect it. I just noticed it was just very hectic and very sort of people pushing to get in the train, because when you have tourists, right? Tourists don't know the queue system, of course, because they're in another country. And it's like that, oh, you know, okay, I'm gonna jump in front of you now, or like I'm gonna find a better seat than you now. It's like, but you don't really say that to the person, but you can tell in my eyes probably. And I think at some point I was like, there's no space, like, because I'm in my mind, I'm like, I live in London normally, so you know, you should know that, you know, you wait for the next train, right? My eyes was telling it all. So this is what I feel like here, right? So it is like someone is like, it's walking around with thunder on their face, and it's just like, you know, and it's like, oh, let's take this family photo, and like it can look so sweet and nice, and the one person in this connection will be like sending it around, see how happy we are. It's like setting up flyers, see how happy we are, so happy, right? Everyone must see that we are so happy, right? But then behind that facade there is thunder. There is like a person sitting inside their head thinking, I can't do this, I literally cannot survive. That's the vibe. Yes, that's the vibe I'm picking up, Virgo. Now, so there is a kind of a climax in the situation where they are. I haven't seen the tower, but it's something that is draining them. They could decide to stay in the relationship, or if it's not a relationship they're in, it's another situation where it's long term, and on the outside it looks picture perfect, and they're trying to show that it's picture perfect, that they made a right choice, but they're struggling to enjoy it. So their feelings have been put aside, but they are determined to move forward. And this could be someone that will suddenly reach out. They would say, I don't know why they reach out, but they're in touch with you, or they want to reach out to you, but they don't want to. It's like they've switched off their feelings, but they know the direction they're going. So they're going towards you, Virgo. They're going towards this connection, but at the moment, again, they're not admitting that to anyone, not even themselves, right? So with the World and the Ace of Pentacles, their intentions is to transform, to change, to have success as well. It is likely here that a chain of events that has happened in their environment, it might not be like addressed or really said, this is the end, but it's happening behind closed doors. It's a difficult situation they're in. This person there could be a pregnancy in the family. There could be someone that is, okay, this person is sacred. This person, we have to look after this person as well. So for some of you are dealing with someone that they are with someone that is pregnant. That's for a few of you. Or there is someone that they are, bending backwards for because they have to. But again, it's taken them everything to do that, because it is against their happiness. Their life can be really happy because actually they have met someone that will make them happy in their world. All the ingredients are there. It's just that they have to reshuffle the ingredients, and they have to confront a situation that is very, very difficult. If they don't do that, again, the tower will come and wipe everything out. So they have to here fight for their wish fulfillment. They have to complete this cycle. But it's very difficult because a person in their environment, or this could be, of course, more than one person, but I'm very much picking up in this reading, Virgo, and if it doesn't resonate with you, it's fine. it's someone that they're trying to keep this family, happy family going on the outside. Is very much the picture I'm getting is that, okay, this is time of the year. We need to take great family pictures. You know, we want to, it's been a tough year. Let's make sure that we have this a great photo collage to look back on, right? Whatever it takes, but behind it's not real genuine smiles. It is a lot of like daggers thrown at each other. It's you know, waiting to get like a comment in there, and it is unhappiness in their mind, and therefore it's coming out like in action as well. But it's a little bit like not saying it, but kind of being treading on eggshells, keeping guards up as well. It looks like your person here have, you know, they thought it was worthwhile sacrificing. I see this is someone that it means a lot to them, for them to show that they have accumulated some kind of stability in their life. It's what they want to portray. So, and they, in the action of doing so, they actually have left out, are they really truly happy within long term in that situation? I think that there has been happiness there. There has been a lot of happy wish fulfillment and achieving the wish fulfillment, so that on the outside, the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups, right, has a lot of value, especially with the Empress. That's someone that it's like, okay, someone that they see as a sacred person. So say if that's a mother of their children, or if you father of a children, apply to how it resonates. It's someone that, like, this is an important figure. This is someone that is crucial to, you know, the heritage that I want to continue to create for myself. But as this all happened, as this all came true, they were so focused with the King of Wands moving forward that they got this in place, right? They moved in maybe to a house, and they were like, wow, great. They were so involved with the result of getting it, that they actually, when they didn't really stop and think how they feel. Do I enjoy it here? Is it, how's my mental state now compared to before? So now when everything is settled and they are looking into their four walls, like where they're supposed to be so happy, they're not, because again, here they still feel that they want to come back after an ending towards you. They are looking towards you. Their intentions is that they're very happy when they think of you. They want a new beginning. There's a lot of them being drawn towards you, Virgo. So yeah, but there's a lot of uncertainty, and cups have certainly been spilled in the process during this transformation. So Virgo, let's look at you. Let's see what's happening here. So I definitely see your person here is it's like they're trying to come subtly towards you. They're trying to give subtle signs, however they can do that. Definitely they want to send out these signals that I'm changing everything, I'm coming towards you, please know that I'm doing that. However, with you and the 7 of Wands and the Magician, I mean, you are moving forward and taking action using the tools you have to create your own life, like wealth, health, love, right? You're not waiting for anyone. I don't see that. I see very much of a release, Virgo. Now, with the Page of Cups and the Page of Pentacles, there is also the new coming towards you. So again, if this person is someone you haven't spoken to for a while, there's been a clear ending for those of you that want to speak to them or contact them. Yeah, I do see there is pages around you. So that's also, the starting of a new chapter. But that doesn't always accumulate to something else. And pages can be a friendly chat. It can be an invitation. Is someone that they're not really going to go all out, because again, after the death, it's having to get used to new feelings, right? New era, new chapter. So the 4 of Wands, so this could also be a twin flame connection for you. Now, this person have hurt you. This person is someone that the ending with this person, it was felt in your heart and you have experienced pain there, but the pain was also gain for you because you have leveled up. You have released a block that has to do with wounding in this person, Virgo. I see also that perhaps, especially if you're dealing with the twin flame connection, twin flame journey, please watch the twin flame, maybe the series that I posted this week. It was quite long, so I posted in 2 parts, but it's the same reading. And it's very much about each person healing a wound that is like different, but when you're going through the healing process there, you're going to come out with new feelings and ready to start over, whether it is with your counterpart or in life in general, right? The journey always have a positive impact when you do heal these wounds, right? Even if it's not the person you end up with. Now, there's been a question, you've been questioning your feelings since you have healed your heart. So a twin flame journey is over a time. And I see there's one specific time that this person's actions really got to you. You then realize that you have strong feelings for them. And maybe you also found out that you were surprised that you did suffer a lot, because I see also perhaps you were very much going with the flow when it came to this person. You were not really prepared to have feelings for them as well. But then in their absence and this turbulent process that you have gone through, it's not something you signed up for, but it just became a long journey, a painful journey at times as well. Sorry. I think that it really got to you, or it surprised you, Virgo, that this journey, it did affect you, because for the most part you were in your logical mindset thinking, it's if this person is in another relationship, right, I'm off, or anything else that is logical to you, that's how you think, that's how you act, that's what you apply. But with this person, you could not help being affected, wounded by the situation. So if it wasn't a very strong connection, right, you probably wouldn't have gone through this battle with them. You wouldn't volunteer to do that again. And you probably look back and think, gosh, why was I even so wounded? Why did I stay in touch with this person when I got so little in return from it? So there's a lot of questions around why you went through it. And for many of you, you could come back to, right, okay, this person is my twin flame. This person felt like home from the start, but also from the start, it felt like pain. So it was a strong contrast. And it was as if you manifested your twin flame to come towards you. But with that, you received pain almost as soon as you received the confirmation that this person arrived in your life. So it was very confusing and it shattered you many times. And you could have gone through a spiritual awakening throughout this journey, Virgo. And see, now what you have learned is that, okay, it is the journey that I'm experiencing here that is of value to me. So after some time, you looked at other experiences around this person, this connection, than what you did in the beginning, where it was more to do with, okay, I feel pain that I'm not with this person, but I can't be with them, right? So it's more to do with what you experienced. I see in your feelings now, you're releasing a block. Now you're just taking off the blindfold and saying, oh, okay, the block was related to my heart. It had to heal. And perhaps you were in denial about having heartache because it didn't make logical sense to you that you should have heartache. Because for many of you, it could have been like, let's say for you, Virgo, that, okay, if you've had a relationship with someone for more than a year, okay, if you break up, you're in love with them, okay, you should be heartbroken, or you're kind of technically allowed to be heartbroken. Let's just give you an example. But in this case here, it was something unusual. It was, normally you would not be affected by, the events that unfolded. but you did. When it came to this connection here, you were affected by the smallest, move here. So this could be very short term. This could be, someone you met a couple of times even, and then you felt heartbroken when this person was out of sight and it didn't work out because of the connection that it is. So for all of you, it's going to be different, but again, it had an impact on your heart. It had an impact on your life. It had an impact on what was to unfold in your life, especially on your spiritual journey. And that's what you have been going through. And that's where it's been very confusing for you, because again, for many of you, I just feel like it could just be, it's like it felt like home with this person, but you didn't have a history to sort of back up to say, okay, well, I should be hurt. I should have, known, or, plan my future with them. And I should be really, it wasn't anything like that. And I think that you try to block that out. You try to block out the pain because it was that you felt that I shouldn't have pain because of this person. This person shouldn't affect me at all. But they did. So there is an ending, there is a transformation. And as you're going through this journey, Virgo, that's when you're learning, especially for those of you that are on twin flame journey, that there is a wound within you that you have to heal in order to be with your person, or in order to be with another person. Again, for all of you, it's going to be different. So I just see, because I'm not doing the twin flame reading now, but it's just illuminating that you actually, Virgo, are finding the answer to why it's happening to you, or most importantly, you're finding out what was your wound and what was it that this person helped you heal. And I think that's where you were blindfolded, because really you didn't really want to address that, because you didn't really want to give that person that importance, because for the most part you tried to just block them out of your heart, because again, you were in your logical mind. It's like, okay, well, I know this person for 3 days, I feel pain, I must be crazy. So, okay, let's just focus on removing the pain and then focus on something that's logically, makes sense. But it didn't work this way. That's not how the events did unfold at all. And that's why it was so confusing to you. But now, as you have moved on in life, you have received this enlightenment of Virgo. You have received the answer that you were looking for, and you see everything now clearly. You see why everything happened, how it did, why you felt how you did, right? But you're coming out of that, which is why at this time, the wheel of fortune is about to turn in this connection. So we do see that they are also in their feelings going through that release, and because their intentions is to come towards you, but they're coming towards you in a new chapter. So when someone come in a new chapter, is like, if you think about anything in a new chapter, right? You move into a new flat, and you can't just, well, of course you can pretend that you know everybody, and you chat to everyone on the lift on the way up and down, and you're like, hey, I'm, you know me already, or you move into university or school or a new job, right? It's a new chapter, right? But it is a new chapter, so everything is new. So it doesn't matter how comfortable you are with a new chapter, right? The fact is that you do not know anyone in there at all, because it's a new chapter. So the new chapter is exciting. They find it exciting, the new chapter, but they still have to start over again. So therefore the pages is the energy that is coming towards you from them. So everything's been erased up until now. It's an opportunity to start again for this connection. And it's as if you met too soon. And it's as if you were not meant to mate then, or it's something that you were meant to go through to learn. Because when you do decide to move forward, if it's this person or someone else, you have healed that wound, and that wound was essential for both of you. And the answers will be revealed to you very soon. I'm going to clarify the most likely outcome for Virgo in January. So you see the Empress is here twice, and it's something about a gift of the Empress. It is to see that how someone can gracefully move through a painful process and come out at, on top on the other end, that it is worth giving it your all. It is worth to, really not give up in life in general, to take on even pain as the Empress with gracefully. I see that you have gained a lot of wisdom, and you have really come out of this process, Virgo, stronger, more mature, and you are ready now for a new chapter. So a strong fire sign, Virgo. This person is could have Leo in their chart. So at this time, Virgo, moving into January, I see that you are holding back in general. You want to take a deep breath. The Hermit is your energy. You want to gain this wisdom. You want to apply the wisdom as well. But you are a little nervous before applying it, I see, because there's one thing to learn the answers within and feeling ready, and the journey just starts, right? And the other thing is actually, to do it. So you could feel a bit, see here, the Nine of Swords, there is feeling wounded about rejection and not also wanting to accept it's like in the past, both of you actually have felt frazzled, nervous, stressed about the absence of each other, or even about being in front of each other, not dealing with issues, not addressing, just being in your head about the connections instead of talking, because there's been lack of communication here. But it's kind of like seeing it clearly. So a lot of unnecessary stress because of lack of communication. This person is very, very attracted to you, Virgo. Some of you could have fire in your chart. I also see, pick up that you might have Cancer in your chart. Also Scorpio. Seven of Swords, right? You are being strategic with your next move, Virgo. But see here, King of Wands. And so now it's kind of funny because okay, one person, I do pick up that either you or them, Virgo, I can't see exactly who, but I will continue to clarify, had another relationship that they said, this relationship, because of the hostility in a relationship, the negativity in a relationship, it's not going to work. I don't feel so bad about having feelings elsewhere, but I'm still here. So there was something to do with children as well. So someone stayed, but suddenly it's like they were oblivious to it, or wanted to be oblivious to it, but actually just... you can't be oblivious to facts. So that was a problem, that they were constantly, because you were the happiness that they are looking for, they constantly was a magnet towards you, but they didn't really open up their feelings. They didn't really open up the truth, but they kept coming towards you, kept giving the signals that they want you. So you also, for the longest time, was, prepared to go into union with them, but you did also know something was hidden, right? This person ghosted you. They could have kept ghosting you as well. So you weren't oblivious to it, but somehow both of you, what you did, you kept going towards each other without really taking real action. So it just became stagnant. It was like every time you see each other, it's attraction. So there is interaction, it's like sparks flying, but it didn't go anywhere else. That was on repeat. And then all that passion, right? Without sharing emotions, without sharing anything that's grounded, then when you're left to yourself, it's like all these crazy thoughts in your mind, and it's a lot of anxiety, right? So that's been repeating. That energy was, going on the loop over and over and over, and until like it was just unbearable. And that's when the Death card, it's like the ending had to happen, because it couldn't continue. That energy couldn't just continue to spiral out of control. It was an energy just getting lost. Definitely, it's such an intense kind of energy. Like I'm picturing this, Virgo, is that Every time you lock eyes, every time you see a photo of each other, let's say you know, how you could, because there's a way of connecting, right? But it doesn't go anywhere. So every time you connect, let's say if that's on a social media platform, right? You see a picture of them, they see a picture of you, sparks are flying, there could be exchanging messages. But then there was it. And then it's like you get all fired up, right? It's like okay, this is going somewhere. But then boom, and it didn't. It's like it never got off the ground. It was no one expressed love to one another. It's like, it's clear that two people have a strong passion, strong desire to keep colliding over and over and over, but no, still nothing. That kept repeating. And then you put some ghosting into it, where someone went the other way because one person perhaps have a relationship, the other person maybe is like, okay, this is not going anywhere, so I'm just gonna retreat. But this kept repeating over and over and over. It was stuck in a loop, so it didn't really go, it didn't really continue. That's why the energy is very fickle, like quite bumpy as well, because it's like two people not able to express feelings to move forward, because there is something holding this connection back. And in your person's case, it is that they didn't finish off a relationship, right? And it's not really to blame a person. It is them. It is them that have just remained in a situation, because I see here again, they have a family, they have children perhaps, or it's something they have established. It can also be, someone that have their own business, right? And they're like, okay, I have to give everything I have into this business. And I'm so depleted, I don't have any energy to do more. But again, they're not happy because there's an imbalance clearly. With you, Virgo, I feel that you are ready to move forward, or we're definitely ready to move forward with them. But again, because didn't see this person prioritize this connection and they didn't make the changes, again, you turned your back. So you focus on what's real for you. You haven't got any illusions around the connection. But again, you still feel like this person is your home. You still want to connect with this person here. And this block is being removed by a lot of swords, a lot of stress within this connection, because this, again, when there's so much passion and so much drive, and then it just sort of, if you see here, right, in the dust, there's like nothing. The flames just accumulates to nothing. And thinking back, it just could be, you just could shake your head and think, why is this? You could be asking the universe, it's like, why? You kind of know the answer, and then it's like no one is doing anything. The one person is blaming the other, or maybe not. It's two people doing exactly the same action. So again, it's the same result. Okay. But still two people looking out, fantasizing about the other, fantasizing about this feeling of this, knowing that, oh, this is my home, but not doing anything at all. It's still staying in a place of being uncomfortable. So you see here with the Four of Wands. So someone here is like, they have to heal, they have to again make a change. But I think the Death card here, there has been a change. And if it's not been a change in this person's life, there's been a change with you and them. You haven't spoken for a while. But as well, see, they stayed stuck in a relationship even if they don't want to be there. The possibility here as well is Virgo is someone that is still in the same situation and haven't spoken to you for a very long time. They now come back into your life trying to appear as if, oh, I'm nearly at the wit's end of this relationship. So it's time I can get in touch with Virgo, because now, I'm nearly done here. But then it's still not done. So something like that as well. I'm picking up. It's dragging out. And I see here that Virgo, you are now going to, when it comes to this person, you're going to use your own discernment. You are going to learn from what you experienced that didn't work out, and you don't want to repeat those lessons. You don't want to find yourself in the same headspace anymore. So I see that, Virgo, you are with the Seven of Swords and Seven of Wands in the current, like there's still like a lot of sort of walking on eggshells, where did this person go? Are they still here? It's almost like someone put a bomb out, and of course not real life, but it's like everything is vanished, and it's like, oh well, this is several years later. There's only ruins left. So I wonder if this kind of survived. It's like that feeling. I am curious if that survived, but and again, please don't. I'm not really talking about real bombs. It's just that metaphor in my mind that it makes sense, right? Like it's like what is left? What is left in the ruins when I'm walking around and hoping? It's like a hope here is Virgo left. So the Three of Swords, again, pain. I see one person is looking out of the environment, and there is being ready to invest, being ready to celebrate. But I see here that some damage has been done in the past, that unless the lessons are learned, right, this cannot sort of move forward. And I see that picking up Taurus, there's a Taurus coming towards you. And there is a Knight of Cups as well. So for many of you, Virgo, and it's going to be different for all of you, there is you wanting to, let's say if you have, you are very much in the energy of saying, okay, no BS, no BS in my love life, please. Okay, yes, I know this person is my home. They're a twin flame. Okay, that's the fact. I can't do anything about it. Got my journey straight. However, I'm going out dating. I have to go out dating because I want a relationship. That's for some of you. For others of you, you're happy on your own, and then you are still on this journey. For all of you, it's going to be different. If you are on a twin flame journey, anyway, I suggest to look at the twin flame reading, because that's illuminating, the messages that is downloaded. But for many of you, especially, I would say, as I know many Virgos have close friends and family as well, I would say that Virgo is they do pick up their shit and move forward, right? Like there is no sort of BS. And I see for many of you, you are sort of saying, okay, well, I do love this person, but I'm not going to wait for this person. I've been waiting for a long time. Actually, I want a relationship. I'm going dating. I might not be in my feelings about it, but I'm going to go dating as well, regardless as well. And as well as I'm, trying to process, an ending with my person. So I see, Virgo, that you are definitely moving into, you feel like a bit on a sort of you're walking on eggshells on your own with this kind of new direction you are taking. But you are saying, I'm gonna take a new direction. Okay, I have to do something different. I have to do something I haven't done in a while. I have illuminated what I need to, what's been illuminated to me, is what I have learned from, and I now need to apply what I've learned, and I'm gonna have to try to do something different. Because one thing is for sure, when it comes to my love life, I do not want to be on this bumpy road. Then I don't want to be on the road at all. I either want to be on the road, moving, straight forward, or I will just stay put, right? Meanwhile, I'm going to go dating. I'm going to do this. So you are definitely going out dating. I feel you could just be, okay, I'm going to meet people, and you're looking your best. There is someone here that is very interested in you. So that's how you get the new direction going for you. And I think what you're doing there, it could take a lot of courage, and it could feel awkward as well. But you are the one that is taking action towards just changing your habits, changing everything, because everything was very much stagnant. Because there is a person here, again, they are on a different timeline, and they are stuck. And this person's going through a healing process. They have kind of clocked out as well. Their intentions is to heal, it is to come forward, but there's something they're dealing with in their environment that's very, very difficult, that is some aftermath of it. So when it comes to people's feelings, right, anything that happened to us, it could be so many different things, right? If you think about when you're, how you are when you're sick, but let's say, especially during the time where people were significantly wiped out of the infamous virus, right? I certainly was, even if it was in the last year, right? I was in hospital, and it took me, and when I come back, I recovered quickly. But again, I wasn't going to go out. I remember like someone asked me for a date, but I was like, no, right? No, for my own reasons, right? That wasn't even mentally. That was because, no, I needed rest for my own health. So again, I'm seeing here a Virgo, your person, and I see especially for those of you that are dealing with a sort of very spiritual connection, your person is going through something. They have to take those steps to heal, to actually bring value, to bring this the sun forward. Like, this is someone that is really happy and excited in life in general, and sometimes something took the breath out of them, like something wiped them out when it comes to their enthusiasm for life, enthusiasm for love life. There's something that has knocked them out. They literally are going through a change. There's something different about this person now, and they feel extremely frazzled, and they're not ready to go out there. And especially with this union, I think it's something about them wanting to look their best, be their best. They know that if they get an opportunity or take an opportunity to go towards you, they really do not want to do that unless they are sure and unless they are prepared. It's something about them wanting to show the best side of them here, if they have the opportunity. So, okay. Virgo, also check out your moon sign for additional messages. And anything else here for Virgo? So, the Mother of Wands. I'm picking up that I'm picking up that for many of you, Virgo, I do see that you're going to take action. Sorry, I'm lost for words at the moment. It's been a thing with me during Mercury retrograde. Okay. Okay, now I'm getting it. This person, there is a person here, and I don't know if it's them. Like, they want to come forward they will try to come forward to see you, to start over again, whatever the same dialogue, the same action, repeating it. So that could happen here, because, so just an example or a picture that I'm getting, Virgo, is that, because I'm getting so many messages, that's why I'm so bumpy. So this person here, I mean, you are the person they are the most attracted to. You are the person they look for, everyone in you. They have this constant urge to go towards you. But again, they have a block. So for some of you, you are dealing with someone in a relationship, but they don't want to be in the relationship. So whenever they have an opportunity, if that is to connect with you on a social media platform, because then no one can really see what's going on with them, it seems innocent, but it allows them to blow off steam, right? It's like they could flirt with you online. It just make them feel like they're in touch with you, Virgo. They're like, is Virgo still single? I'm getting that, like, I need to see if Virgo's single. Like, I cannot bear, if they are with someone else, I cannot bear it, but still they cannot go anywhere, but they want to stay in touch with you. So this is someone, for some of you, if you have been in a relationship with this person before, you could have made friends on and off, or this person always said, oh, we will always be friends, you'll always be the best person, my best boyfriend, girlfriend that I've ever had. I just want to keep in touch with you. Like, they will just keep repeating something that seems casual, but because they cannot express anything more. So that's why this, you might have been the person, Virgo, that was the one that communicates this person's feelings to them, explain them almost. Well, you have feelings, so it's like you understand their feelings better than they understand their feelings. So And that's, you do the same now. You understand this person's, you can read this person very well. Nothing is really a surprise to you, Virgo. You know exactly what this person's next action, right? But it's like I'm seeing something here, the possibility to be repeated. They are sort of, okay, no, I'm still laying down, like I should. The doctor said that I need to lay down for another 2 weeks, but I can't. I need to just, and let's post some pictures then that I took last year when I was flying, right? Just let me do that so I can make sure that I hold on to Virgo so they don't lose sight of me. I'm just getting this energy. I'm just getting this, like someone gasping for air, like just taking off their oxygen, right? Okay, just give me my phone. I need to make sure that where is Virgo? They're frantically checking their phone, like. But I see, Virgo, you might be off the grid. You might even have blocked them, or you're just off the grid a little bit. But I think also you are showing them that, yes, you are single, right? I don't see, the interesting thing is that you are still on the same page in many ways when it comes to your energy. You are expressing that you are attracted to each other. You both want to look your best as well. So with a Queen of Wands and a King of Wands, there will always be sparks flying. It's just how it is. It's an attraction. You both are each other's favorite taste, so you can't avoid it. When you have a taste that you love, that you want to see, you can't help to send your sparks and your excitement for the way this person looks, the way the energy are, like. There is this always, sparks will always fly when you two connect. It's just how it's always going to be. This person is not attracted to anyone else the way they're attracted to you, and vice versa. But you are trying your best here to say, okay, I am very attracted to my person. But right now, I gotta go out there and I gotta create another journey for myself, another opportunity for myself, or opportunities for myself. So again, but it looks like there will be a meeting, there will be exchanging of messages with the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. Keep recycling. It's very much like you're on the dance floor in a club, right? And you just spot that person walking towards you, and you're drunk and you just think it's the best looking person that you have ever seen in your life, and like the music stops for a while and you will just like there will be a glowing ball, like a light bubble around this person, and you and this person will dance together for the rest of the night because there is no one else in the room. That's the type of message that I'm getting with the two of you. So whichever place that you are connecting, I do see that you will connect, and there will be this two people saying, showing their, how good each other look, but you are looking good for each other, but you will not say that. You will definitely not say that. Like, see this person here, they could like lay in bed all day, and I'm not saying they're doing that, but they're not showing any interest towards anybody else, but even if they're in a relationship, so which is obviously not ideal, but they're not showing that excitement. You come walking along, Virgo, and they're like, oh my God, like they could be, it's like their adrenaline will rush in them, and they're like, run to the cupboard, like just like put on my best suit, put on my best makeup, right? Just make me look immaculate for 2 seconds. I'm just gonna poke my head out the door so that Virgo sees that I look hot. It's that type of energy. So however, that doesn't have to be with how someone dress or look. It could be something else they want to showcase to you. That is, and that is something they want to impress you with. So it's just a wheel that keeps repeating. It is like you two will always be each other's favorite toy again, and don't take it literal, but it is just how it is. It is a favorite toy. It is an excitement, and being excited and enthusiastic about another person. Again, it is really, really important. That is often probably why you hear people stay together for decades, because this person, again, when you hear about people met them at school, which sounds like unbelievable, and they're still together 40 years later, pretty sure that the sparks would have been flying, and it was probably even like very you know, they could have probably even bullied each other, because when you met in school, you know, I don't know about you, but if I recall, when I was between 12 and 12 to 14, like the person that I liked the most and I ended up, you know, being girlfriend too, it was someone that I bullied, and the person bullied me as well, you know, in school. But then, you know, we ended up meeting at some kind of, you know, disco or something afterwards, and, you know, then, you know, we kissed. So, right, it's just how, you know, the chemistry between two humans are, is how the chemistry between, you know, animals are, right? It is that, you know, sniffing each other up, and then, you know, throwing the daggers and maybe trying to scratch their eye out. But, you know, there will be a point where you will be, you know, getting close. But see, in this situation here with you and them, it's just staying exactly like that. It's no one is giving in. And I don't really think that you are doing it on purpose. And I think that's why, Virgo, I felt really frustrated, because you are acting, or it's like normally you feel that you are calm, cool, and collected, and you know the different stages of a relationship. So let's say if you start off when the sparks are flying, you know, the next week you will declare your love if that's what you felt. And the next week you will say, let's move in together. I'm not saying it's happening that fast, but it will be a process, right? You will follow the process. It will feel natural. But with this person, it's just stopped on that. It just keeps repeating. A wheel keeps repeating. And it's like all this passion, enthusiasm, always looking out for this person. Can't help but looking for them. Even if you don't want to look for them, they keep looking for you, even though they know they should just not look for you. This person have here in the Four of Swords, they know it's not fair to be looking for you and trying to connect with you if they have a relationship or whatever else, right? And you also know that is a reason why you should also turn your back to them. I mean, again, it could also be you that have a relationship or something else as well. It could be there is a situation around both of you that makes it impossible to move forward almost. But, you know, and then you will know, okay, what is that situation? Why is it? But in this case here, it's almost like you can't explain it. You can't explain why it's like that. It's almost like you're just a car, you're driving just one gear, and you know you can't really enjoy your car fully if you just don't use the gears. I don't drive actually, so, but it's just, and it seems like it's going to accelerate. It seems like it's going to accelerate, and you want it to accelerate, but then it's like, and then it's so much energy that two people are like, oh, I can't handle this anymore. Just jump off the road. Just jump off the train while it's driving really fast, because I can't be on a train that's driving that fast. It's never going to stop. Like, it's going to make me sick eventually. It's not balanced, right? So yeah, very intense. So I'll be wrapping up your reading, but yeah, it's a very intense, almost like you can't explain the energy. It's like it's building up, and yeah, this person is definitely, well, they are taking action towards you. There is here two people getting together again. So your person is often all about, they love to celebrate. They love to take the opportunity to reach out when they're celebrating. That's when they're in their element. So they could reach out to you during the, you know, festive season as well. But with you, Virgo, again, you are trying your best to enjoy if it's being single, or you're definitely treating yourself, you want to enjoy the journey, I'm seeing, Virgo. And you are also taking it easy. But again, when it comes to this person, it's just something you can't help but always feel very excited and wanting to go towards them, almost to the point where it feels exhausting. You're trying to contain yourself when it comes to your excitement for this person, because you also feel like, okay, if they don't remove, see here, the Five of Swords, that situation again will stay the same in this energy. It will just repeat itself. It's very, yeah, it's an exhausting energy. It's exciting and exhausting at the same time. And it is because you two are very similar in the way you also communicate when it comes to your love language. So that also is a factor. You could find yourself thinking, I mean, in any other situation, you are very good with communication. And if you find it easy to just take the lead or, you know, be yourself or just say whatever's on your mind. But with them, you just find yourself like lost for words, maybe you feel a bit scattered, maybe a bit nervous. And they do the same. So that's why it's like, I'm better off not saying anything. I'll express my excitement, but I better not say anything. It's that type of, it is a little bit like in high school when you're really nervous and you screw it up. But then this isn't high school. So yeah, looking for each other online. It's like pretending that I'm not looking because actually I'm doing something else. But then it's like with the light bulbs out, it's like, hey, do you see me? I'm sending you signals. Hello, are you there? Can we move forward now? 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, the Temperance. So this person here is going through, they have to shed like an old skin. They have to, I mean, it's clear, of course, what they have to do, but what will they do? For your person, again, for many of you in this reading today, it has to do with them releasing a relationship. Even if they think that they can keep the relationship and keep you as well. If you are friends, if you know this person, right? So it's something about no judgment, like you don't really expect anything from them and you don't expect to be in a relationship with them, but you just expect them to tell you the truth and be open and honest to you, right? It's that kind of energy as well. But I just see that it's clear, this person, they want to be with you. It doesn't like almost matter that they're, so they are in this connection supposedly for a long time because they have a child maybe, or they bought a house with someone. There's something like that. So again, that is fixed. So that's there. It's almost like, well, according to the world, I can't find the words today. According to, you know, what's the social, you know, accepting way of a relationship, right? Okay, I am allowed to show pictures of the family that I live with because this is my child, and on the paper, this is my address. So, right, this is the relationship that I can show to the world, but that's not the relationship I want to show to my heart. The relationship I want to show to my heart is Virgo. I'm always going towards Virgo, but I can't show Virgo because the society is saying that I can only show the picture and talk about the picture that I have. So I'll keep repeating that. That's, yeah, it's a bit like that. So you know the situation around this person, but they could still tell you their feelings because it will help you get closure as well. But because they are so focusing on the picture that they have to present because that's what the society says, it's a bit like that. But then what the society also says is that if they if they stay in this relationship, they keep coming towards you, even if no one is seeing that, even if they're not saying it, even if they pretend you're just friends, even if they pretend it's just nothing, right? They're just watching a story or they're just sending you a message. It doesn't mean anything. They're not asking you to marry them, like, or they don't confess their love, then it's okay. This person is immature in their ways when it comes to that. Like it's, yeah, that's what they have an opportunity to go through here. Yeah, a family situation is here. They are hiding within the 4 walls of this supposedly happy family, but when they actually have feelings for you, that's the new beginning. So what's going to happen here is that this they have to heal. They have to move forward. I'll pull a few more cards in the situation that they're going through. And just with the way I'm communicating this morning, it's as if I was eaten alive by a Mercury retrograde. It's inside of me. Oh my goodness, I really struggle this week. It's just weird. I think also, if I was honest with myself, is that really I should have just taken a whole week off and kept quiet, because that's what my body and mind is telling me to do and need to do, because it's been 2023. I've been working pretty much 7 days a week. So yeah, no wonder I'm going to give myself credit and have an excuse to have poor communication skills at this time. But I hope you make sense of it. It's also very difficult to sometimes communicate messages, because I don't plan a reading. I have no idea what's going to come out. I just go with the energy. So sometimes when it's like quite intense, like then I'm stuttering. So yeah, I actually never know how I will react in these readings, or even behave. Okay. Yeah. They do want this connection to get off the ground. They do want forward movement. They want smooth sailing. But see, they are not acting. Four of Cups is also being defensive, keeping their guards up. I don't know if they're dealing with a Queen of Swords, or Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. So it can be as well that even if they have walked away from a connection emotionally, it's something about a deal with two people here. It's saying, okay, we need to spend Christmas together, or we need to try to make this work, right? Someone is definitely, someone has said, okay, well, that's what we're going to do. And they're like, okay, yeah, we better do this. So it's, again, your person, if they are in a relationship here, they are following, again, the norms of the society. So they're like, okay, I'm confused. I'm not taking action here. I'm just going to be a puppet that someone's going to pull my strings, and that's what I'm going to do. So they're just following someone's guidance here. So I do see here, Virgo, that this person could remain in the same place for a little longer. It's as if they are almost agreeing to... it's as if someone are telling them that, again, if that's a mother of their child, they're like, okay, I gotta respect this person's opinion. I'm lost anyway. I'm still here. So if they say to them, well, put on your nice suit, we're gonna go for a date, they're like, okay, I'll do that. And they are trying to make all this effort, but their heart doesn't lie. It's like, this is someone really forcing a facade. They're forcing something. If again, they don't have access to you, Virgo, and they're forced to go out dating without you, but you are the one they're constantly thinking about. They could like go for a date, and just because someone is handing out the invite, they go, but they feel empty. So it's that type of energy. So I don't know how many times they are going to repeat that energy. And again, I don't really, and you will know, of course, why it's so bumpy, why it's not moving forward. But there's a lot of like, it's almost like two people thinking this is just so intense that we don't get along, or you don't speak to each other, or you feel fickle about the energy. I don't know here. It's very intense. So it has to do with a child, I feel, or someone wants children. Maybe they assume that you don't want children. I don't know. It's got something to do with that. Expressing love as well. Giving this relationship a chance. Unfortunately, I believe that you, Virgo, might give someone a chance that is different from your usual type. I do see that two people are exploring unrequited love. I must say what I see. So yeah, there is this feeling of, I know exactly what's going to happen if I go towards this person. Yes, I feel so attracted to them, but I'm going to stay in this cycle of just repetitive heat in a way. So if you have Cancer in your chart, you might go towards a new person that you will date. They might continue in a relationship, but again, that's going to be unrequited. But for many of you, this has to happen. So yeah, if you know, I'm not saying you're going to force yourself to date someone. I certainly don't do that, whether it's just, you know, in my nature to do that. But again, it's actually a good thing to explore another connection here. It's almost like something has to break the cycle. Whatever has been happening before, that if you don't speak to each other, so if something has to break the cycle, so that means that, well, if they complete another cycle with the person they're with, or they go towards someone they don't love and you go dating, it's like you are doing something different, because the energies like lurking around each other with this excitement, but in separation, not taking any real action, that's not changing anything at all. So it's definitely something that is being repeated here, that is not going anywhere, right? It's not going anywhere. However, the likely outcome here is, it says to you, Virgo, enjoy the journey, because the answers that you have received during this journey are actually more important than the actual, let's say, the living under the same roof as someone, going to get groceries together and going to bed at the same time, and that will be the ultimate nirvana, right? It's the experience that you have gained through this person as giving you that opportunity to transition into a new you, and also heal a wound that you were carrying, and you don't have that anymore. And you are also open to date, you're also open to new energies, and you will enjoy the new energies as well. And I think it is important. Now, I do see that this union here have a possibility to come back together, because of the spiritual awakening that is taking place, and healing is taking place. After that has taken place, and it's going to be different for all of you, you will come together face to face and you will show each other your emotions. But it's not happening overnight, but it will happen. It has to do with, again, it's like, it's almost like I'm getting this picture, a Virgo, is that, you know, when you're so excited about someone, right? Every time you see them, you're nervous, and you can't help that you're nervous, right? And that's been going on for such a long time. It's like you see your crush at, you know, somewhere, and it's like, oh my God, why am I shaking when I see this person? I'm not saying you're doing that, or if that, it's just something about that energy. An ending in this connection, which has happened already, is what is creating this. Well, we showed each other now our worst side, the ending. I mean, we showed each other everything. So now we don't really have anything to hide. And then it's like, well, they seem, it's almost like if someone posted like the worst pictures of you that you didn't want to be posted, right? And that was to be your worst nightmare. And you're like, oh my God, I can never go outside the house again, because just like they've seen all my flaws or something like that, right? But then it's like, well, when they've seen all your flaws and everything like that, then it's like you don't have anyone to impress anymore. So then you're going to be more in your emotions and be more true to yourself as well. So that's the energy I'm picking up as well. Sorry, this reading just became very long now. So yeah, all right, but you will see something clearly. A lot of alone time, reflecting, taking action, also something about being creative. Virgo as well is here. Soulmate, right? A person that is coming towards you, they have Pisces, Aries in their chart, strong Pisces. I'm also seeing here, so, wow. That you will receive an offer in love, Virgo. You could end up choosing between two people as well. I am I'm picking up as well, Virgo, that you might not think that you wanted to or could ever be attracted to anyone else, Virgo, that there is no one else for you, but you want to be attracted to someone else. But there will be another, there is someone coming towards you that you do not expect catching feelings for. That's very much a thing here. Someone that you don't expect to have feelings for, but this has to happen. It's almost like you're on this journey that absolutely are not taking, it's the outcome is completely different, but it's much better. At some point in this journey, Virgo, you might think, what a car crash. How confusing. What on earth is going on? It's very confusing. Like you could be one day saying like, okay, I'm ready to meet someone else. And I have feelings for someone else to like completely change overnight. Here, there is some kind of confusion. It says here, Virgo, it says again, my cards are telling me, my intuition is telling me, not taking any action is not, like, it's not actually a good thing. For many of you, for those of you that have stayed stuck, waiting for a person, even it's like, wait, maybe you're not waiting. Maybe you're saying, I'm not waiting, Rainbow Wizard. Like, I'm getting on with my life. I don't care. There's something about you waiting for them and then waiting for you. It's like, it's stuck. So it says here, and I think that's what you will do, Virgo. It's, you're going to go against something that you would normally do, and that is to flirt with someone else, to let someone flirt with you. It might feel a little bit out of character, but it's going to, it's putting something in motion, and the outcome could be the one that you want with the, it's like, it's just saying, I can't express it enough, right? And you might think I'm crazy at this stage. Express feelings for someone you don't have feelings for, or just go out flirting with someone that you know you're not going to end up with. It just says do it. It's going to, it's almost like it's a practice of being open, even if it's not the person you will end up with. And again, it's like taking action where you wouldn't normally take action is required, because this action that you're taking in love is going to bring the person that you're meant to be with. And that could, again, be this person that you know in your heart that will always be your person, but waiting for them in a way of, even if you say I'm not waiting for them, it's just hard to explain. Not taking any action is not the answer at all. Because, for many of you could be like, well, I only love this person, so I will never go into a relationship with someone else. I will never go out with anyone else. I'll stay put. Thank you very much. Anyway, it's, you are changing up your routine, and that changing up your routine, how you approach love, how you approach your social life, you implementing that new is going to really change things. And it's like in a way that you can't explain. Maybe Virgo as well, you have been trying to control an outcome because you feel that you have the logical answer for it, but in love there isn't any logic. So it's something exciting is happening here, Virgo. It's something exciting, and you will be shocked how this is going to evolve. The cards aren't telling me who it is you will end up with, but it's telling me you will end up in love. You will end up with the person that feels like your home, and you will be very, very, very happy. That's what it's telling me. So that's good news. All right, I'm going to add some of these cards here. That is the Chinese. We have the year of the pig, year of the monkey, year of the horse, double confirmation of year of the pig. when it comes year of the pig, year of the horse is very compatible. Even though year of the pig is Scorpio, year of the horse is Gemini, year of the monkey is Leo, year of the horse, year of the monkey is also very compatible. More as friends, I think, sorry, and socially. A year of the pig and year of the monkey is good also in relationship. I'm not going to go off on a tangent and explain all that. But yeah, the energies are, yeah, very much intense around these signs. And we also have the year of the dragon. So during, well, the shift, there's going to be a shift in this connection and in your love life, Virgo, a significant shift. And that is why it's very important for you to continue with your healing. It has to do with putting out your energy in a different way that you haven't been doing before. Anyway, that's what it's telling me, so I won't keep repeating it. That's going to turn something around. It's almost doing the opposite of what you would normally do. You are the one taking action. It's almost like going for what you really want and also taking a few new opportunities, something new, right? But it's very exciting. And Year of the Dragon is starting in February, I think. I don't have the dates, but yeah. So it's very, very, very exciting. And for the longest time, Virgo, you have not, at least the Virgos I'm reading to, have either you've been in this very sort of fierce, good looking, someone that you, great communicator, great, passionate, you are catching, people's eye, you are someone that is beautiful, you have that, Virgo is beautiful, they are, always dressed well, fashionista, fashion icon, Virgo is cool, like they are smart, right? They know how to grow a business. You have a lot of like that type of energy towards you, but you haven't really been open so much in your emotions because something has been blocking your emotions and doing something different. I'm just saying, seeing that again and again and again is going to open up your heart space and you will connect with someone. The cards will never tell me the names. It will never tell me who, but it's just telling me, trust this process and get out of your head that it has to be with a particular person. Now, if you are meant to be with that person, you will end up with that person. That's what it's telling me. But you must follow another process to get there. So let's say if you have been thinking that, no, if I love someone and I believe that this person is going to come back, of course I will not be with someone else. I will not do that. It doesn't mean that you have to go and marry someone. It just, it's something about getting used to expressing love. It's like a practice here. That's, yeah. Practice sharing your emotions freely, because it's something about not sharing your emotions or maybe taking it too seriously as well. But yeah, it's going to put you on the same path as this person here. They could have Sagittarius in their chart. I'm also getting, because they have, we are getting a King of Cups and a King of Pentacles, right? For some of you as well, Virgo, there is a twin flame. There is a soulmate. Who do you move forward with? It's not really so much about options, like, when we say in tarot options, it sounds a bit, in my mind, at least then I'm thinking, oh, I have two people messaging me on WhatsApp, so I'll keep doing an org chart or pros and cons, and then I'll see who I choose, right? It's not going to be like that. Also, we know that in a twin flame union, it is Empress and the Emperor. It's four, king and queens coming together. But something is happening here that is very much crucial. It has to happen. It is also releasing fear. It's releasing fear of something going wrong, or releasing fear about getting hurt. Because what's happened on your journey, Virgo, is that in the process, you might think that you are vulnerable to a particular person. So you're trying to, you don't really want to see it, because then it's, I don't want to see it, but it's something you're going to expose yourself to, seeing something that you will be glad about seeing it, because you will see the truth. And it's like, and then, another person will know that you're fine with the truth, and that's going to make you, put you very like close here. And with the King of Pentacles, so I did get Taurus as well. I did get Taurus. So let me just add a few more cards as well. I'm going to be traveling next week, hence why the readings will be a little bit longer. So you can go back and you can make a Netflix series out of the reading. Okay. I don't ever expect anybody to watch hours and hours of one reading, by the way. I hope you don't do that. You can break it up in small pieces. And actually, when you watch a reading as well, you don't have to watch a whole reading to get the message. You should just fast forward to where you feel intuitively, where's the message for me? And then you will pick it up. But a very long story cut short here, Virgo. Love will happen to you in 2024. Someone is reminiscing, they want to make memories, they learn from the past. Backstabbing, heartbreak and pain, separation and loss, and lies and shocking attack. Separation, sadness, bitterness, missing you. The golden mirror, narcissist love bombing, self-absorbed, one-sided. Soulmates. So clearly you don't want this person that is here, but it's a soul contract with two people remains. Now, when it comes to this energy here, either, see here, this could be someone that you have experienced that have acted this way. Like you have taken so much shit from this person, right? And you again, you have to release it. It can also be, I'm picking up that maybe you have thought someone is, that you have only experienced very toxic behaviors about it. I mean, I always say as well, when it comes to, the narcissistic label, I know it's like everywhere these days, but it's only like 1% of the population that have been diagnosed, right? So it's like, should be a little bit careful about, handing out flyers, because, you start thinking that everyone is one when someone does a negative like behavior, right? So that those that actually have the diagnosis will just blend in with everyone else. If you are dealing with someone with these negative behaviors, Virgo, and you're wondering if they're changing, right? So of course, if someone is diagnosed with something, well, then probably not. But if there is another reason for it, like one thing I don't see here, Virgo, is the devil. With all these cards that I'm pulling out, I don't see the devil. So someone have literally, and that's why they're coming across in such a negative way here with labels, is because they have been sitting on their emotions, eating them up, not express their emotions. They have decided to stay in this relationship, that's what I'm seeing, and maybe they're dealing with someone that with these negative traits, right? So yeah, they've stayed in this connection here, and they haven't really taken the opportunity to move forward. I see for the most part, when it comes to your person, Virgo, this person here that have strong feelings for you, that supposedly is your twin flame, it is because they're following what is the society's recipe to how they should move forward. That's it. Society says this, my feeling says that, must follow the society. That's for many, and that's why it's so, but it's a lot of pain and stress here. Can't, emphasize that enough. And because of the death here that is coming up in your person, it can also be, I'm picking up, that is not your person itself that have these, have their, they want to love bomb, they want to be, there's this negative toxic behavior, gaslighting and all that stuff. Something is telling me that from their parents, ancestors, it's like a bad egg that has been planted inside their mind, and they are still carrying these, they're still behaving in this way, even if it's ancient way of thinking. That's what I'm getting. It's just they have an opportunity here to release that, because they are making something extremely complicated, because you know what they say, love isn't complicated, people are complicated. Because if you love a person, right, you accept them for who they are, and if you think about your best friend, right, if you have someone for 20 years as your best friend and you experience the good, bad and the ugly, right, you will still always unconditionally love them, even if you will just go nuts about them sometimes, or you will fight, or you won't always have something nice to say, but you will always have unconditional love. But it's just that with friendship, people are more open to express the truth, right, as well. So I do see this is a connection that you're moving forward with, Virgo, that when it moves forward, you are 1000% sure that this is my person. I accept them for who they are, right? And this person will be by your side. They are coming in with an offer. There is a major turnaround. And again, it has to do with actually the changes the two of you are doing in your own life that is different than what you would say, okay, this could be even things like, okay, for you, Virgo, you could say, I'm going to leave the country for a while. I'm going to go on my Eat, Pray, Love. What's it called? Eat, Pray, Love. Is that the movie with Julia Roberts? That's my journey. I'm going to experience this. And when I come back, I'm healed. It's something like that is equally as important, because staying, waiting, looking at this person, because both of you are like moth to each other's flame. You can't help it. It seems that you can't help it, but you know that the energy there isn't productive as it is. Also, Virgo, maybe you have been pushing yourself to exhaustion. Enjoy yourself in between all your hard work as well. You have a true love will find you in the end. Yeah, uproot your life and leave all that is familiar to you. Yes. And it's okay to be different. Don't try so hard to fit in. Know that you are safe and protected. Virgo, this was the longest reading I've done. Oh well, there you go. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, and I wish you a fabulous New Year's celebration and weekend.